Garry's Mod is a sandbox game that has captured the imaginations of players all around the world. Developed by Facepunch Studios, the game was initially released as a mod for Valve Corporation's Half-Life 2. However, it soon became so popular that they made it into its own standalone game in 2006. Now you may be wondering, what makes this game so special? The way I found out about Garry's Mod was through YouTubers like Vanoss Gaming and Venturian Tale. Seeing them run around in the sandbox maps and just causing chaos was the funniest shit to me as a kid. I'll put a clip right here.
Back the fuck up! Jesus!
You tell him, Sonic.
Oh shit!
And I credit those YouTubers for really putting on a larger community to Gmod, because over the years I've had some of the funnest moments playing Gmod with my friends, and without those creators I would have never gotten that chance. So today I want to do a small deep dive on Garry's Mod as a whole, the community that still stands, the future for Gmod, and what it's all about. So kick back, relax, grab a snack, and let's get into it. Like we already established in the beginning, the game's first release was in 2004 as a mod for Valve Corporation's Half-Life 2, although it didn't become its own standalone game until around 2006. The game's multiplayer area consists of a bunch of server lists with different things to do. Now granted, this is 2023, so the Gmod server lists are kinda dead, and don't get me wrong, if you still want to play this, you still can. There still are a good amount of servers up and running to play, but even over the years of me playing, I've seen some of my favorite servers shut down. But it is an old game, so that's kind of how it goes. One of my favorite game modes to hop in was cinema. It's literally just a cinema where you sit down and you watch a movie. You can enter in a YouTube link, or I think from SoundCloud, or basically almost anywhere on the internet with a link, and you can watch whatever you want. One of my favorite servers that did this was called Swamp Cinema. Hopping back into this server when I had to record this video was actually a blast. I missed this epic entrance. The map that it was on had a huge movie theater where players could go and pick out a movie for themselves, or even just watch whatever someone else already had on. One of my favorite spots to go in this map was this small little room. If you go down this set of stairs, you'd find a small room with a gaming PC, and you could watch videos on that and just chill. I believe I have over 1,000 hours of playtime on Garry's Mod, and I couldn't tell you guys how many hours of those I spent sitting in that chair watching videos. Nah, for real, like probably a little too long. Another one of my favorite parts of this server was the underground area in the map. I remember finding it for the first time and being so surprised, and getting lost too. That shit is huge. Pause. But in all seriousness, this area was just a straight up vibe. For some reason, there was a strange coziness about it to me. I don't know, I'm just weird like that. When I was running through the tunnels again to get some footage, I actually came across this weird little backrooms area. And it has been a while since I've played this server, so there were a lot more new things on it. One of those including this cool dojo thing, I don't really know. I went to the top of it and there was somebody watching some show. I'm not really sure what it was, so I left quick, but I thought that was pretty cool. Another cool area I came across was the Drunken Clam from Family Guy. Inside was the whole bar drinking area, the seats, and it even had an arcade machine that you could actually play. There are a ton more things on this map that I wanted to add in, but I didn't want to spend this entire video just talking about this server. So if you guys want me to go into more detail about this server, then I can do that in a different video. Anyways, here are some honorable mentions from this map. One is Trump Tower. This place is crazy. It has like 10 different floors. I mean, what else is there to say? It's Trump Tower, like, come on. When I used to hop on this server, you were able to go in this rocket and click a button, and it would actually take off and take you all the way to the moon, and there'd be a little space station, and if you went inside, you could watch something on the TV and just chill in space. It was pretty dope. Last up was the Sports Zone. This was basically just a YMCA in the game. Bro, what the fuck? They had a little basketball court. It was pretty cool. I remember missing every shot that I ever try to make. One of the biggest sides of Gmod is Dark RP. Dark RP is basically like GTA 5 roleplay. It's basically a game mode where the player can be anything from a cop to the mayor to a criminal to a fruit slicer, literally anything. The players are required to follow rules of the city, which are enforced by police. Players can also form groups, such as gangs or political parties, and engage in various activities such as trading, fighting, or even running for mayor. One of the most popular aspects of Dark RP is the economy system, which is entirely player driven. You can make money by literally selling drugs or opening up a legitimate business. Then you can spend that money on various items such as weapons, vehicles, or property. Players can purchase properties and customize them to their liking, including adding furniture, doors, and windows. They can also set up shops and businesses within their properties, creating a mini economy within the game. One of the most significant aspects of Dark RP is the roleplay element. The players are encouraged to stay in character and act out the roles realistically. For example, a police officer would be expected to enforce the law, while a drug dealer would be expected to avoid getting caught by the police. I like to say that Garry's mod itself is just one big giant mod, and Dark RP is known for its mods and add-ons. If you go into any Dark RP server today, most likely there's going to be some pay-to-win aspect. There's going to be custom jobs, weapons, or vehicles that you can use if you pay real money to the server, and I'm not really mad about that. That's kind of how these servers stay up, but I will say as time went on, I kind of feel like it's been harder to pick through the good and the bad servers, the super pay-to-win servers and the not pay-to-win servers. But all in all, if you sit there for a minute and look through them, you can probably find a good server still out there. So I guess, what does that mean for the future of Gmod? Along with a lot of the servers that I used to play not even being there anymore, the game's graphics and physics engines are outdated compared to more modern titles, and this can lead to performance issues and glitches. And on top of that, the game's open-ended nature can be overwhelming for new players, and it can be difficult to know where to start or like what to do. But if you're interested in playing this game still, by all means do it. This isn't to say not to play the game. Gmod is literally like one of my favorite games, but I'm just letting you know what types of things to expect. I definitely think if you're going into the multiplayer looking to find friends to play with, then you probably still can. There is a strong community within the game, and if you're looking to just go in and download some maps, download some mods, and play with your friends in like a single player map, then it's definitely very fun to do. I have played scary maps with my friends. I've done pretty much everything. I've played multiplayer maps with my friends. It's still a very good game, but I mean, it's 17 years old, and the way games are going with VR and new games coming out every year and new technology, I don't see them making a Gmod 2. I feel like they're just gonna let it fade out, kinda. And I also kind of feel like that's the best way to do it. The generation that watched and is still watching those videos in Gmod are gonna still be curious about the game. They're gonna want to play the game. And like I said, I don't really see them making a Gmod 2. So I guess we just have to wait, see what they end up doing. But for now, you can still play the game. It's still a ton of fun. Let me know what you guys think is going to happen to Gmod. What do you think they're going to do for the future? Are they going to make a Gmod 2? Let me know in the comments down below. But anyways, I want to thank you all for taking your time and watching this video. If you did like it, please leave a thumbs up and subscribe and put the bell notifications on for more. Let me know in the comments what game you want me to review next. If you guys are interested in music, I do make music. I'll put a link below if you want to check it out. I'm very, very versatile. And if you need something new in your playlist, might as well check it out. Again, thank you all for watching the video, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.